We're gonna do a long tail cast on in pattern. So this is the tail yarn. I'm going to pull a length that would be 3-4 times the width of my desired finished project, and this side here goes to the ball. I put the strand that comes from the ball over my index, and the strand that goes to the tail over my thumb. I twist the needle here for the first stitch. Instead of doing a slip knot, I like it better. It's less bulky. So this would be a knit stitch. Let's do 2 knits and 2 purls. So to do a knit stitch in long tail Continental, go into the thumb loop from bottom to top knitwise. Then go catch the strand that's on the index from behind and bring it through the loop, release the loop, and tighten with the thumb. Now we're going to do it purlwise. To do it purlwise, like when you're purling, when you're knitting and purling, always bring the strand, which is the index strand this time, to the front of the needle. Then go into the thumb loop purlwise this time. Now you need to go catch the index strand from behind and bring it through that loop. This resembles a lot a Norwegian purl. So let's do that again. Go behind the index strand into the thumb loop purlwise. Then go catch that index strand from behind on top here and behind. Bring it to the front of that loop and then inside the loop. Release the thumb loop and tighten. Don't know if you can see here, it creates a little purl bump. See? So let's do it knitwise. Go into the thumb loop knitwise. Go catch the index strand from the top here and just bring it straight into that thumb loop. Release the thumb loop and tighten slightly. Now in long tail, the distance you leave between the stitches here will determine how elastic this cast on is, so do not over tighten this thumb strand here. You can tighten it until it looks neat, but not over tighten it, because if you do that you're going to have a very tight cast on and you're going to lose elasticity. So just tighten it until it looks good, but not over tighten it. So now we're going to do it knitwise again. Go into the thumb loop knitwise from top to bottom here behind the index strand. Bring that into the thumb loop and release the thumb loop and tighten. Now we're going to do it purlwise. Get in position here. So behind the index loop into the thumb loop purlwise, behind the index strand from top to bottom, and then bring it to the front of that loop, so you can bring it from front to back into the thumb loop. Then release the thumb loop and tighten. Do it again. Hang on, I get set here. Okay. So, behind the index strand, like anytime you're purling, you always bring that strand behind, in front of the needle. Inside the thumb loop, purl-wise. It helps if you hold that loop here with your index, your right index. Then catch that index strand from behind, bring it in front of that thumb loop, and bring it through from front to back. Release the thumb loop and then tighten it slightly. And that's how you cast on long tail in pattern the Continental way.